I want to bring in Jean Casares right now, who is inside the courtroom where Ravi is. Jean, give us a sense of what it's like in there today on this very important day of testimony.
Well, first of all, let me tell you about MB. Since we can't see him, we can't hear him, you can't, I am seeing him. He's adorable, and he's young, very well kept. He reminds me of a young Gene Kelly. I mean, just picture a young Gene Kelly, and to me, that's what MB is. I think he's petrified on that stand. He walked in from the side door, not as other witnesses do, from the door that emulates from the hallway here in the courthouse, from the side door where the jury comes in. And he didn't know where to go, so he just walked, and they told him to sit in the front row, so he did, right next to his attorney. And he was so stiff. And then he walked up finally to the witness stand, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone be so nervous. I do not see him look toward the defense side at all, at all. I do see him look toward Tyler Clementi's side. Now, you know, he has never spoken to Tyler Clementi's family, and they have not spoken to him. I see him look at them. I don't see him smile at them, but he seems to just gaze at them. And he was on the stand for a long time when there was a sidebar, and he just sort of looked at them, I felt. I can't see their reaction because I'm sitting behind them. It's very focused. They're not taking notes, this jury, no notepads. One juror is on the edge of his seat. The others are intently listening. I think Michael Christian has sent out to you what he has said, but just so nervous and shaky. He seemed to get more comfortable as he got going with his testimony by the prosecution. We're waiting now. Cross-examination will start. But what we didn't know, that we do know now, is he and Tyler Clementi not only got to know each other before Tyler went to Rutgers. They got to know each other in August through instant messaging, text messaging on a gay dating website. But they got together 3 times, one being September 16th, the 19th, and the 21st. But on the 16th, the defendant wasn't in the room. So it appears as though the defendant wasn't aware of what was happening. And once he became aware, then set up that webcam. But it's amazing to sit and watch this young man. And once again, he's young. He's very good looking, just adorable. Looks like a young Gene Kelly with a blue striped shirt, dress pants, and slim frame. Looks like he works out a little bit, but looks like a really nice guy.
And, Jean, I know you mentioned how nervous he seemed in the beginning and that he seemed to get a little stronger as testimony went on. When the prosecution started asking him specifically about his expectations of privacy, is that when he really seemed to firm up his answers and seemed to get a little stronger?
His answers were very short and to the point. You know, did you have an expectation of privacy? Yes. So he answered things very succinctly. You know, he didn't go on. But he did say a couple of things that I think are very important to the prosecution's case. When he left that second night, actually, on the September 19th, he saw a group of people in the lounge area that seemed to be looking at him and laughing at him. And then also the third time he was there, on the 21st, in the courtyard area, when he and Tyler were in the bed, he said he felt there was a group of people outside and he heard comments. He couldn't give the comment in court. That would be hearsay. But he felt as though he was being targeted because of his sexual orientation. That's what that testimony goes toward.